So, hi guys, welcome to the Cracku Stopus Meet. So, before I start, could you please introduce yourself, like your CAT percentile, your name, and the bit of your background?
Hi, my name is Aditya Singh. I scored 99.25 percentile. I am from commerce background. I did BCom honors from Calcutta University. I'm also currently doing CFA level. I did CFA level 1. I am preparing for CFA level 2, where my exam is in May. I also help my father with my business, managing finances and helping with cost and budgeting.
Okay.
Hello, I'm Shivadeep Singh. I got 99.02 percentile this year, and I'm an engineer by background. And I was preparing for UPSC for the last 3 years, and this year I gave CAT. And thanks to Cracku, in a very short period of time, they were able to cover all the course for me, and it really helped me. So,
Yeah.
Hi all, so my name is Vivek. So I got 99.88 percentile in CAT 2025. So I did my BTech in IIT Hyderabad. So I graduated in 2023. So since then I've been working in American Express as a data analyst. So I do have like 2.5 years work ex right now. And I'm also preparing for CFA level 1. So yeah, that's it about.
So, how does a typical day look like of your CAT preparation? Like, what exactly did you do in the morning or the evening? Like, how did you prepare for the?
See, to be honest, I didn't prepare for CAT like giving 3-4 hours a day. I did only 2 hours, max to max. Cracku helped me a lot with that because they had a daily schedule. They had that you have to do this much daily, and they had daily targets, and their practice questions were there. So I tried to do one video they had for the day, and the practice daily target and the practice question. And if you ask about my schedule, I was also managing my father's business, helping him with the business, and studying for CFA. So it was like I woke up, I am preparing for CFA for 4 hours, and then I take a break. I play games because I play a lot of games, because that's a very thing I said that you have to play a lot of games. Then I help my father with his business, like invoicing and managing the finances. And then I study for CAT. Then I study for CAT like for 2-3 hours. Then I again play games. Then I read books. Then I read books on Indian polity, which is from the UPSC, and then also on philosophy. And then I again play games, and then I go to sleep.
There are a lot of games involved. Yeah.
typically for me, I'm a like morning study person. So in the morning, I used to like take out 2-3 hours, and like I love to ride bike and play. Like playing, I don't have friends right now at Gwalior, so mostly like gym games or something like that. And evening, like geopolitics, it's like my favorite subject. So I like to watch podcast on geopolitics, Jeffrey Sachs and all those guys. Like read books, some kind of books, and in the evening, like watch some VRC videos, and that's pretty much it for my day.
That's good enough, man.
Yeah, so my daily schedule used to look like, so my job generally starts at 11:30 or 12. So I have time till then to study. So I used to have a daily target other than the daily target itself. First I have to complete the daily target by Cracku. After that, like I used to give at least 1 hour for 3 of the subjects. So 3 hours, and that is for the practice. And if I get any more time, like I used to sit on it and analyze it. Practicing consistently and then analyzing it. So that you can fine tune your strategy. So basically hard work with right direction would give you the results.
Yeah, exactly. So everybody has this weaker section. So what was your weaker section, and how did Cracku help you in improving scores in that section?
I have my weaker section in quants, which is an irony given that I am doing CFA, but I have a weaker section in quants. But this time, I didn't focus on quant that much. I knew that even if I do a lot of questions, I practice a lot of questions, I will do something, I'll waste time in the exam, and I'll fumble. So I changed my strategy. I focused on VARC, and Cracku helped me a lot with that. Their timer thing with the questions were amazing. They were the best thing that happened, and they were the only reason that I was able to score 99.68 in VARC. Last year I did give CAT in 2024. I scored around 90 percentile in VARC. So with Cracku and the daily target, they helped me a lot with VARC. Same with the DILR. Their timer thing is the one thing that I was going to say is amazing. And the quality of questions they gave in the practice room, with each question you solve, you get a harder question based on the way you solve the previous question. So that was also a game changer.
Yeah, exactly. And Maruti Sir also used to say that you have to practice with timer alongside, because otherwise, if you are solving question and taking a lot of time for that question, that won't help you. It means that's the question you have to skip.
VRC for that timer thing, I used to solve around 10, 12 to 14 questions in VRC. But with that timer thing, it took months. It took consistent effort for the VRC. But I was able to solve around 24 questions. I did solve 24 questions in CAT 24, and I got 19 correct.
Oh, that's crazy good marks.
So that's the only why I am getting 99.2 overall.
Yeah, that's a great mark.
For me, LRDI was the tough nut to crack, and I quite didn't get the logic behind all those questions and everything. So in Cracku, the study room, there are first of all topic wise segregation arrangements and so and so, and within that we have difficulty level, like we get badges, novice and intermediate, then Cracku badge. So it helps you analyze your own weakness and strengths, like where I am lacking, and provided there are video solutions to each and every questions, especially by Maruti Sir, and the way he used to think, like it gives me alternate perspective how to approach this question, how he is approaching, and his viewpoint of viewing a question really helped me a lot. And this year CAT also LRDI was a bit difficult, and because I have practiced in Cracku's study room so much, so this year I was able to solve 3 sets and
Yeah, exactly. And what was your weaker section?
So I wouldn't say I have a weaker section as such. The issue with me was since I'm from GEM category, I was targeting very high percentile. So I think in order to get very high percentile, you need, I'm decent in all 3 sections, but I'm not very strong in any section. So I wanted to max out a section. I don't think we can max out DILR since it's very unpredictable. So it's either VARC or Quant for me. So me being an engineer, I thought let's do Quant. So I was good with all the concepts, but the major thing with me was I was not leaving the right question. That's the most important thing in quants for all of us. I think it's a major thing to do. Once you read the question, you should be able to the first thing you should do is whether I should do it or leave it. So that strategy, that fine tuning, that strategy is very important. Yeah. So I listened to all the Salimam's videos in Quant as well, in Cracku. So after completing that, I had a daily target of practicing certain number of problems from study room. Mostly I focused on arithmetic. So since that was my slightly weaker section. And but finally I ended up scoring 99.99 in VARC. So what helped me in VARC, I feel, is I really practiced so much in VARC. Even if the leaderboard thing also, I was always trying to get in the top of the leaderboard. Sometimes I'm coming, sometimes I'm falling. But the regular practice is the key, and fine tuning it is also a key. One advice for engineers would be for VARC. I think you can do it, guys. I'm a typical engineer. If I can do it, you can definitely do it. The thing is that it's not that we can't do it. We just overthink it most of the times. Exactly. So you need to get that clear state of mind. So clarifying it, if you practice it well enough, you'll develop that intuition.
Yeah.
And you will since engineers or any of them, if you have good analytical skills, you can use that to eliminate the options. So that helps you in that. So that kind of helped me, and regular practice also really helped me.
Yeah, it's the consistency is the key, man.
Consistency is the key, and analysis also is equally important, I feel.
Yeah, analysis is very important actually. So when did you join Cracku? At what? How many months did you give to CAT? And
to be honest, I joined Cracku last December only, but I actually started studying on Cracku post my level 1 exam. I had my level exam in May 2025. So I gave my exam on 28th May, I guess. 28th May. After that, I took a 1-month break. I think in July, after the L1 results were out, I passed in that. So then I started studying for CAT. But it was not like I was giving 2 hours or 3 hours. It was I started with 1 hour. I'll be consistent, but I'll study low, but I'll be consistent. That was my motto, and that helped me a lot with that. And in October only, I started studying for 2 hours, 2 to 3 hours.
2-3 hours. Okay.
I joined in August, and I prepared for 4 months through the study room. That was my primary go-to source. There were 20,000 questions I had in my mind that I have to do all these questions. But unfortunately, I finished some 8,000 of them.
That's a great number actually. See, we have given so many questions just to practice, because practice is the key. There is no shortcut in that, right? Like you have to consistently do a lot of questions so that you can do those 20 questions in that exam. So yeah, that's why Maruti Sir gave a lot of questions for the practice, right? And for you, man.
Yeah, so I started in August as well.
Okay.
So initially, like I said, my target was to max out Quant section. So I started with the arithmetic videos in the Cracku. So I finished all the videos. Like they were really helpful and they were very clear as well. The practice questions after the videos were also very structured and very helpful. So and after that, I just had some daily target of like certain problems to practice, and then analyze what I could do better, what I did wrong. So that has been my strategy entire.
So you guys did the. It was your second attempt, right? Or
It was my second attempt. Last time I gave it just like that. I got last time 89,
89 percentile to.
99.25.
Boy, that's a great jump actually, I'd say. What exactly did you do differently this time?
That thing that I said, and I practice VARC a lot. Given that within the timer, to solve the questions within a timer. Same with DILR.
How many mocks did you take?
I gave all the 20 mocks of Cracku and I analyzed every one of it.
Did you find that thing helpful that Maruti Sir faculty live attempt?
Yes, it's very helpful because it gives us the idea that okay, they are also solving like that, and sometimes they also make mistakes. It gives us a kind of encouragement that okay, it's okay to you make mistake, but it's okay that you recover and do well.
Because 100 percentiles are also making the same mistake that you are making, so it doesn't bother you so much, right? You don't build unnecessary stress on you because you're also making the same mistake.
Yeah, we all are human at last.
Yeah. So like, how many mocks did you take, man? Like
all the 20 DashCAT.
all the 20 DashCATs.
DashCATs are really helpful. Like they are exact replica of exam, their difficulty level and everything. Especially after the faculty live attempt, as we were talking, Maruti Sir or Sayali ma'am, they also used to say like what is the ideal number of attempt question you have to do, like which set you should leave, which you should not leave, what mistakes are we committed. Like we can compare with the best, right? So that is very unique thing with this platform.
Yeah. And you, man, like how many mocks did you take and how did you analyze that?
Yeah, so I took all the DashCATs as well.
Okay.
So I think the mock analysis video, which I think Maruti Sir's records. So that was also really helpful. He gives the analysis of what is a good attempt, like what is the difficulty of the paper. So that was really helpful. And also the live attempts, like since I have like when you keep the high target and you don't achieve it in the marks, kind of feel like you're not doing well enough. But when you see like even the 100%ers are stumbling, like doing the same mistakes, so that kind of gives us more confidence that we can also make mistakes and we can also do it in spite of them.
Yeah. So like a lot of CAT 2026 aspirants are also watching you guys. So what kind of advice that you want to give them, or what are the mistakes that you did in the last mock, last attempt that you don't want those guys to make the same mistakes, or any bit of advice that you want to share with?
See, I can't say about the mistakes because I made a lot, but the one advice I can give you is be consistent. Even if you give 1 hour, 30 minutes, be consistent with it. You may take a break between, but be consistent with the practice. That is only going to help you to score 99.99. That is the only thing. That is the only way you can achieve 99.
Yeah, but you have to do something every single day.
Something every single day, and Cracku helps with that. They provide a daily schedule that you have to do this, you have to do that, and they provide also the daily target. You just do that, and if you have time, you do the practice questions from the practice room. Otherwise, they are self-sufficient. They explain the concepts very well. You don't need anything extra for that.
I would also say that consistency is the key. Get your basics done very thorough, especially in cons. Get the basics clear, formulas and everything. And like if you are doing 10 questions, 20, doesn't matter. Just analyze what mistake you are committing, where you are going wrong. And especially in LRDI, go with mocks. Give as many mocks as possible, because that LRDI is a very unpredictable section. Like anything, like you cannot predict it. In cons and VRC, there is some kind of predictability, but LRDI there is no predictability.
Yeah, like one year you get some easy sets, and 1 year like you will be like.
I think in CAT, like it's more important to leave the question. It's the art of letting go that's more important in CAT.
Yeah, in fact, you don't have to attempt all the questions. Do 50% of the paper correct. You will be on the safer side, right? So yeah, thank you so much, guys, for being here.